Yo, what's going on, guys? Movie Files back, and as you can see from the title, this is a trailer reaction. The very first, this is history in the making. This is Movie Files' very first trailer reaction to the second trailer, the second official trailer for the Venom movie, which I believe they released during Comic-Con. They released it early this morning, so this is my first time watching this trailer. So before a little history as far as my feelings on trailer, I'm a big fan of trailers. They're little 2-minute, 3-minute clips. They're like art pieces, you know, and when they're done effectively, you can really get an idea what the tone of the movie is, kind of the direction they might be going, and if they do their jobs well, they don't give too much away. So, you know, my hesitation to do these reactions for a while was I'm a big sports fan, so I love watching basketball, football, but I love watching them, especially when I'm a fan of the team in my own home. And Morgan would tell you, living with me for 5 years now, that I get really hyped when I'm watching games. So for the longest, I just want to, you know, I don't like to go to bars or Super Bowl parties, especially if there's teams that are involved in the Super Bowl that I'm a fan of. I don't like going to big crowds. So I like to react to my own reaction. So with that being said, guys, I love trailers. I'm going to start doing these more. You know, we're coming up on our first year of Movie Files, so I want to start incorporating more things to this channel. So this is one of them. So enough being said, let's talk a little bit about Venom. We got our teaser trailer a few months back, and I thought it was okay, not the greatest. Then we got our first official trailer a couple months back, and it gave a little bit of the tone. We saw the suit, you know, at the end of the clip of the trailer, which I thought was, you know, pretty decent. But this is my reaction again to the second official trailer they showed at Comic-Con. So you guys are going to see my reaction to that. And again, I want to start doing more of these. So if you guys are really into this, I'll do more of them. Definitely leave some comments and share this video and like this video. But enough of that, me rambling. Let's go ahead and check out this second trailer of Venom. Hopefully we see some more of the tone, a little bit more of the story. We see more of the symbiotes, because apparently there's going to be more in this movie. So enough of that. Let's check it out. This is my reaction to the Venom trailer. I love these little clips for the trailer.
I'm Eddie Brock. I'm a reporter. I always seem to find myself questioning something the government may not be looking at. I found something really bad.
So we've seen some of these clips before in previous trailers.
And I have been Who said that? Taken.
Look around at the world. What do you see? A planet.
All right, we got our villain there.
Human beings are disposable, but man and symbiote combined. This is a new race.
Okay, so that's a little bit of that rated R flavor. We see the transformation, different symbiotes finding their host.
You'll find out. I'm so sorry.
We've seen this footage before in the last official trailer.
We cannot just hurt people. Look into my eyes, Eddie. The way I see it. We can do whatever we want.
All right.
Do we have a deal? Eyes, lungs, pancreas.
All right, so you noticed, I mean, it tells you right there, if you guys are fans of the comics, he doesn't have the Spider-Man logo on his chest, so gives us even more proof that we might not see Spider-Man.
It's not completely awful.
You have no idea how much you're scaring me right now.
Michelle Williams, okay.
Cooperate.
Got some other symbiotes.
And you just might survive. Guys, you do not want to do this, trust me.
The world has enough superheroes.
Giant leaps will always come at a cost.
Okay.
We will eat both your arms and then both of your legs, and then we will eat your face right up your head. You will be this armless, legless, faceless thing, won't you? Rolling down the street.
Like a turd in the wind.
In the wind. What the hell are you? We are Venom. Oh, I have a parasite. Yeah. Name is Chen.
October 5th, huh? Okay. We are Venom. So there you have it, the second official trailer. So first thoughts, reactions here. This is the first time, so let's get into it, guys. So one thing I noticed, so it says in a world filled with superheroes. So is the marketing talking about the landscape of superhero movies, obviously with Marvel, DC, or are they indirectly talking about the universe that they're building in this film? Are they referring to, as we all want to know, Spider-Man in this universe? Are they referring to other superheroes in this world? So that's interesting. So the CGI comes out in 2 months, October 5th, as the trailer said. And that big battle, so you see Ahmad's character, Rez Ahmad, and Tom Hardy. I believe he's going to be playing Riot. I haven't read a lot of the Venom storyline, so I believe he's playing this villain named Riot. And you got the Symbiote, and they come together. And the CGI looked a little clunky to me, especially with the film being released in 2 months. Now, again, I mean, these people are going to be working relentlessly to get this film, the final touches, all the edits done before the film comes out. So I believe they have a little bit more work to do on the CGI, especially when Venom, he has his hands on some of the human characters. It just looks weird that the hands there and then the background, like kind of the VFX definitely need a little bit more work. But as far as, you know, like I said, what I love about trailers is they kind of let you know where the tone is. And this movie is very hard for me to really determine. I know it's rated R, and I know sometimes with rated R films, especially like horror films or comedies, they don't want to give too much away of what that rated R can really stand for. As we saw in the end of the trailer, he's biting off a man's head. You know, this is, I remember reading the description during Comic-Con that was the scene that they played out. So, you know, there's definitely going to be a rated R flavor to this film, but I want to know how they're going to go, because as he was talking to whoever that guy was, I assume a criminal robbing the store, if he is going to be more, is it going to be some comedic tones, or is it going to be, a really like a really rated R violent film where we're going to see him ripping off his head, ripping all his pancreas, all the stuff he was listing off, especially when he was talking to the guy in the streets. So I'm still having a hard time finding out the tone, if they're really going rated R with a little bit of comedy, or they're going to have more comedy and the violence is really where the rated R is coming at. We didn't get any carnage, but we all know, if you guys have been following the news or tracking the news on this movie, Carnage is supposedly going to be played by Woody Harrelson. We're going to get a little bit of him in the film. It's going to lead into the second one, if this film does well enough. But, the big thing is, Spider-Man, is he going to be in this universe? And again, as I talked about, that whole line of the world has enough superheroes, are they referring to their world that they're building that is indicating that we have a Spider-Man potentially in this universe? Or again, is it just one of those marketing tactics that they're just highlighting the landscape of the superhero world that we're in, with Sony, with DC, with Marvel, and a couple other superheroes that we got coming in the pipeline? So that'll be interesting to see if Spider-Man, Tom Holland is going to go against Tom Hardy, a little post-credit scene. We'll see. But overall thoughts, I thought the trailer was good. Again, I'm still having a hard time finding the tone for this film. But nevertheless, I'm a huge Tom Hardy fan. I believe he's one of those artists that when he reads a script, he puts 110% in that script as far as the character that he wants to develop and bring to the story. And I feel like he wouldn't have picked this movie if it wasn't worth his time. So I'm still excited for it. Again, I think they need to do some things on the CGI. I hope that, once we get our final trailer, that we can get a better idea what the tone is, and a little bit more of the storyline. It looks like, this main character that Ahmed is playing is this scientist who wants to heal the world and test on humans and the next evolution of human side of things. Or he wants to introduce these symbiotes. We're going to find out, maybe we find out where they got it from. So overall, if I were to rate this trailer, I'd give it a 3 out of 5, and I'll tweak these reactions for further reactions, but I'll give it a 3 out of 5. I'm still interested in the movie. Like I said, I'm a big Tom Hardy fan. I love comic books, so I'll definitely support comic book films. But there it is, guys. First reaction. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, I want to do more of these, especially if you guys like these reactions. Like, share, comment below what you guys saw of the trailer. Let me know what your excitement level is. Let me know what you rated this trailer. And again, I hope to do more of these for you guys. But as of right now, you can check out some awesome content on our page, on our channel. We have some reviews. The Spy Who Dumped Me. Previously, we did, Mission Impossible Fallout. So check those out. As always, subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you guys on the next video.